Yo guys, what's up? This is finntroll 1984 with 6 new maps and 2 old ones that got winter pimped. Genesis is finally back, and its twin brother Dusk came to the party as well. I'm not sure if we can keep this holiday version of Genesis, but it is a good idea and a nice gesture from Infinity Ward for pulling Genesis out of the rotation for 3 weeks. They did not overdo it in any way, shape or form. There are some decorations here, lights, Christmas trees, TV screens with snowflakes. So there's no snowy surface, there's no skiing facility or something like that. Same map, different touch. So really nothing to worry about. This is the last one of the original maps that I still have to record a gameplay on for Is It Campable. So there is an opportunity that we're going for Dusk instead of Genesis, but the main focus is on Cod4 today, with Block as the first new map. And on Block everyone knows the town square and the 2 apartment buildings, but it takes a long time to get to this square, so there's plenty of room for some good old urban combat around the center as well. It's a great map to use a sniper rifle on, but if you cannot operate them, use the M249 raw LMG, because this is like Afghanistan, nothing but long-range combat, but extremely fun for campers because there will be few meddling beasts over here. There are multiple entry points into the apartment buildings, but I would strongly advise you not to use the one in the middle. There's only a small chance you will make it in there alive. And also make sure that you cover the side entrances that are not blocked. Very important, campers. Safety first, kills later. Next map is Countdown, the airbase that we all know, and just simply look at the view. This is dope, man. Great remastered version that still has the fuming pits, and most of the action on this map happens on the west side where the line of sight is completely blocked. So again, you will see a lot of snipers here, but what do you expect? This takes COD players back to their roots, to the time they knew where Call of Duty was a tactical game. Everyone plays COD in their own way, but on this game a lot of people stick with camping, so there's not a lot of movement. It's nice and boring, and that's just the way we want it. So you can see that this map is very symmetrical, looks pretty much the same on both sides, with the 2 large hangars that provide cover from air support. But do you see other options to take shelter? Nope. Very open map, but too little cover from the helicopter and the airstrikes, and furthermore you're completely trapped when you hide in one of these hangars. But this almost looks like Rambo with the chopper. Yeah, really takes me back. Next one is Pipeline or Atlas Gorge, but honestly I could not even tell you that this is Atlas Gorge from Advanced Warfare. I don't even recognize the grassy hill here, and it's not until I get to this ladder that I realize it's the same map. This is location number 1 with an excellent view as well. The only thing you need to watch is the ladder, of course, but this is a good nest to set up shop. You do recognize the train station immediately, and in my opinion this version of Pipeline looks a lot better than Atlas Gorge, and also invites you to play more. There's just a lot of beauty about classic boots on ground urban shooters. Please give us more games like this one. I am 100% positive that we will get Modern Warfare 2 remastered next year and World at War remastered at the end of 2018. Activision is really heading for a different approach, and people like me, yeah, we forced them to do it by just being headstrong. Next map is a Black Ops map. Not really, but it could easily be a Black Ops map. Showdown has a tunnel, a large center square, and another tunnel. That's it. This is like Nuketown. Very dense, a lot of action. Looks like a little arena for bullfights, but very small. Very unfriendly to campers, and not a good map to hide out and stay hidden. A lot of enemies will go for the side entrances into the arena. There's also a second story, and via this second story you can go around the arena and kill enemies from an elevated position, but I expect to get killed a lot on this map. Nevertheless, this was a map I remembered from Cod4, so I was eager to see it again, and I honestly have to say that it completely looks sick. Strike is a good friend of Crossfire, one of my favorite maps, and this is exactly what I mean with urban warfare. Street, combat. Things that could be happening in your own backyard, sort of speak. I love this. I love playing this. I love watching this. I love watching the recorded material again, because it takes so much effort to get all these details done on this particular map. There's not one single person that has to complain after downloading all of these maps, because Infinity Ward is actually cleaning up the mess from Treyarch, and they're doing an excellent job as far as map design goes. People hate IW, but they love COD4 for maps like Strike, so I do believe that a standalone version of COD4 Modern Warfare Remastered is not too far away, and you will be able to buy it in a few weeks from now. And everyone remembers Wet Work, a bit of a sexual title, but hey, I didn't choose it. I would have chosen High Tide or something like that, but Wet Work is the best place to test out your night vision, because it's pretty dark on the ship and you might get a better view when you're looking for beasts to snipe. Personally, I'm not a fan of the night vision, but it has that authentic old school feeling, so I am happy that they didn't remove it. Wet Work is also filled with snipers. Most of them you can find on the bridge on this spot right here. It works very well if you stay on the stairs and use the post to keep yourself behind for cover. Once again, if you're not a talented sniper, you can also use an LMG or just run around the ship with an SMG or an assault rifle, because this probably is the best map of this game in general. All of us are gonna have a smashing time while playing this. And if you want to do an original 1v1, use the night vision, but you'll have even more fun playing Winter Crash, my favorite map. So thoughtful of Infinity Ward to dress it up with some holiday spirit. The lights, the candy, and look what happens when you kill enemies. They just turn into presents. How creative. I must say, however, this was my idea. I actually posted it on Facebook a year ago, and the only thing that is missing is Santa with a sled and reindeer. The airstrikes drop exploding presents though. That's very cool. And I did manage to call in the helicopter, which is dressed up with Christmas lights, but unfortunately that happened right before the match was done. Again, I am not certain whether we are allowed to keep this map. I guess it will disappear again in January, but that doesn't prevent us from having a good time on it. So if you didn't buy Infinite Warfare, you missed out on 8 new maps that we got free of charge. This was a promise that wasn't broken, so again I thank Infinity Ward for their cleaning up service after the disaster they called Black Ops 3, an unethical product that could have been great. And I also heard something about a new classic boots on ground game mode on Infinite Warfare. I thought that was impossible. Or does IW have better engineers? For 13 months I asked for a classic playlist in Black Ops 3, did not get it. But now that the player count is down, suddenly we get it. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.